I don't think it's a decision for us. We just go out and try to do it every single time, and when we do those things right, it's going to help us, push leads from 10 to 20 like we did in that first half.
Kale, when you got on the floor there in the first half, just what kind of emotions were going through you? Have any nerves, and how did you kind of settle down if you did?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a little exciting, but once the action gets rolling, it's just basketball at the end of the day. So find ways to make an impact, whatever that may look like. That was my goal, was just make a difference, be an impact maker on the court. So.
Kale, when Sam saves that one falling out of bounds, is that one of those sequences where you're like, we got to finish this off?
Yeah, and we talked all week about transition, and we got to capitalize. So when he makes a heck of a play, first of all, it's nice to reward him. Obviously, he dove into the stands and then got a layup, so that's pretty impressive by Sam. But yeah, we just got to finish. When we get 2-on-1, 3-on-2, yeah, you got an advantage. You got to keep it and score.
Aaron, how much of a conscious effort when you came in was it to push the pace? Because just the way you played, is that just how you play, or were you going out of your way to kind of get in transition?
I feel like it was important, and I feel like that's a big part of my game. So just me coming out there with energy, bringing that spark to the team, and just going out there doing what we need to do to just get some energy going.
For you guys, 29-5 advantage in bench points. Is this kind of another example of just the depth that you guys have? That even if the starters are struggling, that you can have 5-6 guys come off the bench and give that spark?
Yeah, I think we're all really confident players, and we know if we get hot, one of us can be, one of the leading scorers. I haven't had it going at all this year, but try to find other guys that are going to have it going. Gavin can get on hot streaks like no one I've ever seen before. Connor, same thing. Literally anyone on this team can score for us, and our depth is, Kale was our 11th guy right now, but really our 5 through or 6 through 11 are all interchangeable. So you can see how many guys that want to go out there and help win and can actually do that.
Sam, just how much of a priority was physicality, and just what do you think allowed you guys to out-rebound with what you did tonight?
Yeah, I think looking back at those first two games, we didn't win the rebound battle by that much. I don't even know if we won it versus Bethune. And we worked on it all week. We did pad drills where we're trying to be super physical, going and hitting them, and then going to finish going to the glass. So physicality is a really important thing for this team, especially if we put out lineups where our tallest guys, Kale or Gavin. We got to be really physical to get boards. So it's really important for us.
Hey, Aaron, what did you see out of guys after Saturday's game? Probably wasn't the type of play you wanted, and just how you guys kind of came back the last few days.
Just going back to the drawing board, just making sure we're fixing some things that we feel like we messed up on, just going over film and just, making it a priority to just come out there with energy, doing what we need to do to win, and just, just continuing to move forward to the next game and just coming out with the win.
Aaron, I don't think we've talked to you since you've been here. What has the return to the court meant for you, or just after sitting out last year and everything with that, just being able to be back involved and playing with the team?
It's great. Ever since last year, my teammates been uplifting me. Just been great to be a part of the program, and I'm just really looking forward to this year. And I'm just really happy to be out there playing with my teammates.
Aaron, was there an emphasis, I guess, for any of you guys on just getting downhill, getting to the rim, getting paint touches?
Yes, that was the main priority, just to get downhill, making sure we just coming in with that energy and just continue to get downhill, find open guys, and just continue to go.
One thing we really focused on was coming in on 2 feet and making smart plays, and I think that was reflected in the turnover, 20 assists, 8 turnovers.
Sam, you guys had 3 kind of home games to figure some things out. Now you go in a neutral site game against a quality opponent at St. Mary's. I guess what's the mindset have to be over these next few days to get ready for a significant step up in competition?
Yeah, it gets real now, and we got to get over this one quickly. I think we got a little bit of swagger back, and we're feeling a lot better after today's game. But we got to really lock in for these next couple of games, and they're going to be tough. But we're going to bring the same energy that we had today, and hopefully keep this energy going.
Was there some familiarity, playing in the Pentagon? You did it last year.
Yeah, we're really excited to go back there. The crowd last year was unbelievable. Hopefully, we can get a similar turnout. St. Mary's is a great team, so we're looking forward to an opportunity to, really have a home crowd in a neutral site that could be really important for us. It was mustache first. I thought it looked good. I don't think anyone else in the whole world thought it looked good.
I think, we're ready for it to grow back.
Yeah.
Hopefully it grows back fast.
We don't know how fast he grows back. It's the first time we've seen his face. So. We'll see. To be continued.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
question from the questions.
What do you think of just the scrappiness tonight? Things again, we're working offensively. These guys just figuring out making winning.
Yeah, our overall energy, our swagger was much better. We had a really nice confident stretch there, and I just thought our togetherness was really good. I thought we were all out there on the same page, and you could see it with guys tied in and forcing turnovers and getting to the free throw line. That was a big part of it. I promise you guys, at some point we're going to take the lid off that basket, and when we do, it's going to be fun. But right now, to win a game like that where the ball wasn't going in, especially from the perimeter, we missed a couple layups in there again, and find a way to pull away, win by 26 against what I think is going to be a very good team when it's all said and done. But I give our bench a lot of credit tonight. I thought Aaron Eulis was absolutely phenomenal, getting downhill, making the right play, getting into the paint, playing under control, off 2 feet, and knocking down his shots. I thought Sam was all over the place. I think he led us plus minus with a plus 22, and just stuffed the stat sheet with a little bit of everything. Gavin gave us a great lift there, hitting shots in the second half. Cale Jacobson, I thought, was terrific. I thought he gave us a really good boost there to finish off that first half and push that lead up to 20. Didn't love the start of the second, giving them 6 quick points with the 3 and the 3-point play, but we found a way to stay poised and ran a good inbounds play to get Bryce at and 1, and then kind of took off from there after they cut it, I think, to 8 or 9. So good overall performance. That's certainly our best of the year.
What do you attribute cutting down on turnovers? What do you attribute that
Just
to?
playing under control. That was a big emphasis going into this one. And, the film session, we watched all of them. We watched all the turnovers. We watched all the out-of-control plays. And just, this is what it needs to look like. 20 assists on 28 field goals, 8 turnovers. We need to get that thing up to 2.5 to 1 if we want to have any chance of having success this year. We can't go out there and turn it over twice as many times as we dish it out. So it was good to see our guys out there just playing under control. That was a big part of this, and they pressure, they get out and deny, and I thought we handled it well for the most part.
You mentioned on the pregame show it was a sprained ankle for Braxton. What's his status?
Yeah, he's got some swelling in there. He probably could have given us a few minutes, but we just didn't want to take any chances. We're obviously going to need him as we continue on, and just wanted to play it smart. We didn't need him going out and tweaking it, and then it becomes a problem down the road. But this again, it gave us a chance to play some other lineups. I really did like that small lineup that was out there, whether it was Cale or Juwan playing the 5. Bryce kind of handled it in the middle. We got in a little bit of a split game, but I liked the way that looked. So different things will happen over the course of the season. Hopefully we'll get Braxton back for the weekend. We're playing against a lot of size and toughness. We're going to need him. But, it was good to see other guys step up.
Going off of that, you mentioned earlier in the week that Burke was working through some things, especially with his shot, and playing maybe a little bit more as a traditional 5 tonight. How much do you feel like that sort of helped his confidence?
Yeah, I thought Burke, he was really good all over the place. Had a great little spin move on the baseline there at the end, and it was awesome to see him hit a 3. Sometimes that's all it takes is to see one go in the basket. He's been shooting the ball well, getting a lot of extra reps after practice, and good to see that hard work finally pay off for him, and hopefully that gets him off and running now. If he starts making shots out there, that's going to be a game changer for us. So, it was good to see him at the 5. We finished him the last couple games at the 5. Starting him today, I like the way that looked.
This was another game where Juwan kind of did a little bit of everything, and especially early on, how valuable has just his presence been on both ends of the floor to work through some of these early struggles?
Yeah, he just it's who Juwan is. I mean, it's what makes him special is doing all those little things. I thought he got away from that a little bit on the first couple games, going back to the exhibition into the first game, but he's gotten back to who he is now. And when Juwan plays like that, he has as big impact as anybody, not only in our team, but I think in the league. He's just such a good glue guy. And, it was fun to see him getting back to what makes him special. The 5 assists, I love that out of Juwan, and that shows that he played under control. Had a couple nice finishes, got to the free throw line, hit a couple threes. I thought he was really solid all across.
What did
Losing a team up when you have a play like where Sam dives and saves it and he has to back and forth with Cale in there?
Yeah, that was pretty cool play. I think I'd turned around because I was upset about something, but then I turned back, and yeah, those guys were down there. Making a play together. Like I said, guys, Cale's a really good basketball player, and it's good to see him get that type of opportunity. He was our, 10th guy in a 9-man rotation last year, and right now he was 11 in a 10-man rotation. But
he does a lot of good things for us. He's a smart guy. He's always in the right spot, and I think he's a winner. So he's going to have to keep himself ready, and we'll see how this whole thing plays out. But I think Kale's going to play some good, meaningful minutes for us this year.
I guess been 3 non-conference home games. Now you go away from PBA for the first time against a really good opponent. I guess what's the message to the team over these next few days as things dial up quite a bit?
Yeah, get over it quick. We got to find a way to have a really good day tomorrow. We'll have a good long film session in the morning. That's what tomorrow's going to be, is film, and then get on the floor, put in the game plan, and start working on St. Mary's. From what I've seen, incredibly tough, disciplined, like they always are. Randy Bennett he's one of the best in the business, and we're going to have to go out up there with our hard hat on and in lunch pail. It's going to be one of those types of games. But this is a really good team that we're facing, and I think today was good for our confidence. Hopefully we can carry that over, but the message in the locker room is get over it quick. We got to get back to work tomorrow.
One more for you. Bryce started 1 of 8 from the field, was having kind of a tough game, and then they cut it to 9. I think he scored or assisted on 7 straight points to kind of turn the game. I guess, is that encouraging to see him step up in that type of moment, even when he was struggling?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, I thought he did a great job sealing his guy in the inbounds play, got the and one, and hit a couple free throws after that. And I thought Bryce played much more under control tonight. I just thought he was pressing in the last game. I thought he had some good looks right around the rim again, and those shots are going to start falling. Bryce is such a talent, and I think you saw that opening night where he had the 27, and he's going to have another game like that hopefully soon. Like a beard? Yeah, I thought he looked good. I liked it.
He stuck with the mustache.
He did yesterday. He had the mustache only. See you guys.